Hey, welcome to today's tech tip video. We're going to be going over on how to get your tokens and stuff over off the SingularityDao vault if you're having trouble getting those off of there because you either can't access the page, you can't see your tokens, you can't see your rewards, or you can't, when you click the buttons, it just doesn't do anything. So we're going to walk through manually how to do it at a contract level. So if you're struggling for any reason, you can do that. So let's go over here to SingularityDao, and we're going to need a couple of things, and I'm going to write that down for you. But I have tokens in the Reju vault, not myself, but a wallet that I'm working with right now. Anyway, so I have these Reju tokens in there, and we're going to go ahead and get those off. Now, typically you would be able to hit this down arrow, and you'd be able to hit withdraw or harvest, and withdraw and harvest. And right now it's just not working. And then also you can see, I can see like the staked amount and the rewards amount. And sometimes you can't see either of those things as well. So we are going to get those off without clicking the withdraw button, without clicking the harvest button. And we're going to get all these rewards off here. Easy peasy. So this works the same whether we want to use Hypercycle, Rejuve, if we wanted to do it with AGIX. But the main ones that I'm hearing people have issues with is Hypercycle. And I just don't have any Hypercycles, so I'm not going to do that contract, but I would show you how to do that. So, nice and easy. So the first thing you're going to need is your wallet address. Okay. So this wallet address, you can see it's connected, 136F. I'm going to go ahead and make a list for you guys of what you need. So you need your wallet address. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that there. That's my wallet. I already had that copied. Okay. And then the next thing that you are going to need is the pool contract, which SingularityDao, nice job. They've put all the pool contracts in right here in the website. So you could actually copy that, but we don't need to. Or you can go right to Etherscan and go look at the contract by clicking this button. So if I wanted to copy it just for visualization, we're going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, never send your tokens to this address. They will be gone forever. So this is the Rejuve contract address, okay? And I'm just gonna paste that there just so you guys can notice that it's there. If you wanted to do the Hypercycle vault, this is where you'd go. You'd go to this address instead. You'd copy that one and go to here, okay? So if it's Hypercycle tokens that you have stuck, you would replicate all these exact steps on Hypercycle, but we're gonna go Rejuve. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up Etherscan. Boom, boom, because I'm going to click that and it's going to open up Etherscan. This is the contract address. And remember too, Rejuve has 6 decimals, and you can actually look that up. I could show you how I look that up. I go to CoinMarketCap. You could do this from within your wallet as well, but you can go to CoinMarketCap. Let's click on that. We're going to go to Rejuve.ai, and this is the Rejuve token. So we're going to copy that, okay? And then we're actually going to open up a new instance of Etherscan. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know where that went. We're going to just open that up, and then we're going to go to the Rejuve address, okay? So right here, we can see this is the Rejuve token. We can click on that, and you can see that this token contract has 6 decimals. Okay, that's important. We're going to remember that for later, but 6 decimals. Anytime you do a token, most tokens have 18. Hypercycle has 6. Rejuve has 6, so just kind of remember those numbers. So let's go back to the Rejuve contract. Now, where we're going to be messing around mostly is in the contract. So you can see transactions, internal transactions, token transfers. That's where most people have done their stuff. And remember, this contract, it has a couple of functions over in the contract. So we can read the contract, and we can also do certain write functions to the contract, which we are going to do both in this situation. So first things first, we're going to read the contract, because let's just assume that when we were over here on the vault, we didn't see how much we had staked, and we can't remember because we didn't write it down. So we got to find that number, okay? Right here, you can see it's very apparent, 525,436.78 Rejuve, and it probably goes .78, blah, 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 up to 6 decimals. But if we don't remember that number, we can find it by reading the contract, okay? So we can actually go down here to user info, okay? And let's go ahead and I got to go copy my wallet address again. Control C. And then I can paste my address here. And then I think just in this input, you can put 0 and we can query that. Okay. And that actually shows this number here. So 525,436.78. And like I said, there's more decimals, 8957. Remember, you count 6 from the right because there's 6 decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I copy this number here and put it in a notepad so you can easily read it, okay, 525,000. And then if we make it readable, we would have a comma there. And the reason I know it's 6 decimals, or I go over 6 decimals, because we just looked at the Rejuve address. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a decimal here so we know and we can read it better. So that's how I know how much Rejuve I have in the contract, okay? It's just this top amount right here, okay? And so we'll use that number for later. So I'm going to say this is how much we have in contract staked, okay? Now, we don't really need this, but we can also go see how much rewards we have in the contract by going to number 3 on the read contract. We can type in the pool ID, which is 0. And then we can paste, oh, not that. We have to go get our wallet address again because I copied something else. Copy that. And I can paste my wallet address in here and query that, okay? And this is the same thing, okay? I'm going to copy that number and I'll put it in the notepad. And then I'm going to go rewards, okay? Boom. And then we go over 6 decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a decimal there. And so it's 22,651. Now, we can go check our math here and we can see 651 because it's accumulated since I've refreshed this page. But we could check our math here. But if you couldn't, that's how you would find out how much rewards you have in the contract. Pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Anyway, so those are the 2 that you're going to check out. The rest of these I won't go through now because there's kind of a lot of functions and we just don't need those right now. I wonder if we can query what the pool info is. Ah, yes. So you can actually query how much is in the pool, the total, the last block. Anyway, you don't need that garbage. I wonder if there's another pool. Yeah, there is. Okay. Anyway, that's a lesson for another day. But there's 2 pools, it looks like. So I doubt there's any more pools. Yes, see, that's an error. Anyway, so there's a couple pools. Anyway, so the first pool, which I think that's part of the issue. Anyway, so, okay, so let's just assume that we need to pull those tokens out. So then we would go over, now we know how much we have in the contract staked, okay? We also know our rewards, okay? Easy peasy. So now we want to pull those out. So let's go ahead and go write contract, okay? And anytime you want to interact with Etherscan, you need to connect to it. So this button right here is connect. You can read without connecting, but if you want to actually write and submit a gas transaction, which is on the right side of the contract, write, not R-I-G-H-T, W-R-I-T-E, you have to go connect, and we're going to connect with MetaMask wallet because that is popular, okay? And I've already connected before. If you hadn't connected before, it would have popped up MetaMask and you would have had to sign a transaction or a signature. Not a big deal. Okay, so we can do a couple things. We can't deposit, but these functions are for people that have those not approvals, but they have those permissions. We don't have those permissions, so those will just fail. Okay, so we want to do a couple things. Number 1, withdraw and harvest. Okay. That's this button here. It doesn't play very nice on the contract, so we're not going to use that function, okay? I don't know, for whatever reason, we could try here. So pool 0, let's just say I want to pull out, see, that's the problem. You have to do math, and I don't want to do math, okay? Math isn't that fun for me, so, but let's just say I wanted to pull out however much I've staked, okay? And I didn't want to pull out the rewards for whatever reason. And then I want to copy it and I want to pull it to my wallet address, right? And you can only pull to your own address that you have connected at the time, okay? You have to take out the decimals again. Sorry. I put that in so we could read it, but the contracts don't like that. They want to see this number here. So we'll write that. And that'll pop up my MetaMask, and it'll throw that I can pull that out, withdraw, and harvest fine. I think I can even add it up and do both the amounts if I wanted. So let me just see. So I'm going to reject that transaction, okay? And let's just see the math on this. 525,436 plus 22,651. I'm going to do it on a calculator over here off screen because that way you guys don't have to see that. 525,436 plus 22,651. And I'm actually rounding now. So it actually came out to this number here. Total. So we would pull out that much, and then we'd have to add our 6 decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we could pull that out, and we would leave like a little change in there, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and paste that amount and go right. Okay. And it's going to error. Even though, like, I know I have that much I could pull out. Like, even if a withdraw and harvest should withdraw and harvest both the total amounts, but it's going to error out. So I'm not going to do that. Even if I did this, like, let's just say I did 525,437, like one more. Like, even if I did my math wrong, right? 525,000. Wait, 525,000. Oh my gosh, 525,437. 436, right? Okay. It's still going to fail for whatever reason. Okay. So I'm going to reject all those, reject blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so the way that I like to do it rather than use the withdraw and harvest is because either something's finicky in there or something. We're going to do it an easier way. We're going to go withdraw first. Okay. So let me close this one. This is number 10. We're going to withdraw first. Okay. And then we can harvest our reward second in a second. So pool ID 0. Okay. How much was our harvest or our staked amount? We can go over here. Boom. Our staked amount was here, just like we found. So staked, boom. Paste it. Get rid of the decimal and the comma. Okay. And then to address is our address here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And paste the address. Okay. And then we're going to write that. And we're rocking and rolling. It'll let us do it. You can tell it'll let us do it because it's green, gas fees low, $1, and you could confirm this transaction. I'm not going to confirm it right now, but you could. It could confirm it, and the money would, or the tokens would go back in my wallet. Now, what about the rewards? Okay, so that's the main staking. That's like the main pull off the harvest rewards here. Let me cancel that transaction here. Hold on a second. Reject. Okay. So now we go to the main staking here. This is the harvest right here. It's number 6. Okay. The harvest is a little bit simpler because all you need is you kind of pull out the pool and then your address. Okay. And then you would go right. And it calculates it for you. So 22,652. And it actually shows you the decimal there too, 706277. So it's going to pull it all out. So if I wanted to pull out the rewards, I could go ahead and do that. I'm going to do that now just because, I'll just leave. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I'm just going to not do it. Whatever, 290. Okay, I'll just leave it for now. But that's how you would do it. So super simple. So I think that is pretty clear on all that stuff. So let's go reject that really quickly. So I think we're pretty clear on that. Okay, so now we're all done. That's it. We harvested, we withdrew, and we harvested. The withdrawal was the first one, the harvest was the second one. Now, if you wanted to do hypercycle, it'd be the exact same thing. You'd go over, you'd click on this contract, and you'd go over to Etherscan. You'd still go over to the contract. I'd go read the contract, and now let me see. So I could go to user info. I could hit 0, and then I could paste my address, and I could see I have $0 in there, man. I'm broke, okay? Or 0 hypercycle. I could go see how much rewards I have in there. Put 0, and then boom. None, 0 rewards, okay? So, but it's the same exact steps if you want to do hypercycle. You go down here to the withdraw, you put in 0. I can withdraw 0, and I can write that, okay? And anytime you pull up a new page, you have to reconnect your MetaMask. So remember that. And I can go write that, okay? And I think it'll actually let me, yeah, it's going to fail that. Okay. So even if I go back to the Rejuve one now, this was the original amount. So even if I put in, let's say, one more Rejuve token than I had, and try to write this, it's going to fail. It's going to fail because I put in the wrong amount. So that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Okay. It's just going to fail. So anyway, hopefully that helps you walk through that. If you have any questions, I will put, yeah, I don't think there's any instructions. That's pretty easy. You go to the SingularityDao vault, you get the contract addresses, and you're good to go. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop us a line, or go to nickblack.next. Put your name and email in, and we do tech tip videos just like this one all the time to help you guys kind of go through the space and learn the ins and the outs of crypto and everything else. So take it easy. Good luck. We'll see you in the next one.